Everybody, today is Sunday, September 28th, 2025. We are live just past 6 p.m. Eastern from beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Artie. This is Ryan. We are Bomber Breaks. And I've got for you right now 3 boxes of 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball. These come from our eBay store auctions, and our eBay store is Bomber Sports Cards. You can find those auctions 4 nights a week for the following night stream every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We run auctions. We are live Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and afternoons on Friday. We film most of our breaks through our website, bomberbreaks.com. We've got a ton of fun stuff for tonight. Just kind of detailed most of the goodies, but again, some of the main highlights include Bowman Chrome, both Hobby and Delight, Immaculate Basketball, and Donruss Football. Pick your teams. I got a discount code for you, Weekend at 10. For 10% off any non-filler pick your teams on the site. And I've got a bonus Obsidian 15 for 15% off the Obsidian basketball. We also have bonus break credit giveaways of the Obsidian PYTs. We'll be doing a little 3-boxer of that later, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, other than that, folks, we are shipping twice a week. Every Tuesday and Friday, we do our very best to get cards into the mail. We might have an afternoon playoff game here in Cleveland, so I will say there's some chance it'll be a Wednesday ship day today. But, we are sports fans to the T here, and, we are a limited skeleton crew here, so I do want to say normally it's Tuesdays and Fridays. It might be a Wednesday this week. We shall see how it works out, but we always do our best getting cards out as fast as we can. All right, so other than that, I think we're good. Let me position this camera just slightly better. Sorry, John. I know you're probably having a freak out. There we go. All right. And then the only thing is this YouTube chat it's like its own little window. So if you click... Oh, it's a half case. Oh, thank you, John. Okay. So there's a YouTube spat. So John Speed there has been one of our longest customers. He's a Boston fan. He always, a lot of times, will have the Red Sox. He likes to help. In this case, sometimes he trolls, but in this case, he's being very helpful and tells you to always hit the record button.
Thank you, John.
And then on my sheet here, as you'll see, right, they have the box listing. So hopefully I could have caught it there, but we have been running full cases and we switched to 3. And so there's a chance I could have started ripping a full case had John not said anything. So, gotcha. All right, lineup, guys. In this one, before we get ripping, I've got Aaron H. Welcome in, Aaron. New York Yankees are yours. Alan has the Orioles, Tigers, and the Blue Jays. Welcome into Angelo R. with Chicago White Sox. Carlos is back with the Diamondbacks and the A's. Carson has the Royals, Brewers, and the Mets. Welcome into Casey S. with the Philadelphia Phillies. Cody has the Padres. Craig E. with the Dodgers, Pirates, and the Cardinals. Jackie R. with the Braves and the Angels. Speedo with the Boston Red Sox and some big-time chat mojo. Matt R. has the Reds. Michael F. with the Marlins and the Rays. Richard T. Rockies, Astros, Twins. The Rentaro Sasaki spot, which will also get any Josh Gibsons or non-MLB players in the break, going to Richard. Seattle Mariners and the Washington Nationals, all for Richard. Sean has his Giants. Terrence S. Welcome in, Terrence. Cubs are yours. And welcome in Timothy R. with the home town Central Division champions, Cleveland Guardians, and the Texas Rangers. All right, thank you guys so much again for jumping in. 3 autographs per box is what we're looking for here in the Prizm Baseball. Let's have some fun and find some booms here on this Sunday night. All right, so we got your can there, right? So this again, looking at it here, I need to get my camera up just a little bit, right? How my natural position is just a little bit high, so it's not the easiest, but I'm going to go like that, and I think that should be just about where we want it to. All right, and then the last thing is the camera has a focus to it, right? So I have to click on the main card cam, and I have this up here. So again, we'll worry about this later, but just so you see what I'm doing, right, off the autofocus, and then you kind of hold this up to cam and like so. All right, very good luck, good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can do. First up, it's Shoeless Joe for the Chicago White Sox in the purple. That's going to be to 149. Pee Wee Reese, red Prizm for the Dodgers. And a Christian Moore, fireworks blue for the L.A. Angels. Christian Moore, 44 out of 99. Angels. Skins. Being vertical, like 90-degree angle is really important for the Prizms to try to keep that glare away. Yeah. Cliff Lee here to $4.99 for the Texas Rangers. And I've done enough Prizm that I know the numbering system, so I don't always have to like flip that much. It does save you a little bit of time when you're trying to make up time or just doing if you're doing a full case, for example. Next up, it's Johan Santana in the blue for the Minnesota Twins. Twins in the Santana, 96 out of 199. And a red Prizm, Andrew Jones. These reds are not numbered. And then when I'm putting my cards to the side here, I'm basically got 4 piles. I got base, which also includes any rookies. I've got the silvers or Prizms. I got the inserts, and I got the red Prizms. Okay. That way, at the end of the break, I can stack them all together in the box, and they get separated. They get, we kind of sort them backwards, where the Prizms will be towards the closer to the middle of the pack, and the bases on the outside, etc. Majority of breaks, I will separate rookies from base, but this is not one of those. Here we've got a Christian Scott for the New York Mets to 99. Little checkered red on the Christian Scott. Owen Hall Prizm, and dingers David Ortiz. Guys, we follow franchise history here. Mel Ott is a New York Giant. Him and Johnny Mize and a few others. We'll go to the San Francisco Giant spot. If we get any hits that pertain to that, we'll make sure I emphasize that again. Come on, Gar, just walk it off for some mojo, huh? Throw it away. Next up for the Boston Red Sox, Speedo, it is Tris Speaker to 499. It's a fun feeling, right? Tris Speaker to 499. And our first autograph of the break is going to be a sensational signature for the San Diego Padres. This is Boston Bateman. Boston Bateman Padres. San Diego once again in this one. Going to Cody P. Cody, that is yours on the autograph. Congrats. I always linger a little bit more on the autos. Let them get a nice view of it. No reason to ever rush through an autograph. And then, I try not to let my Prizm base stacks get too high because they'll start sliding around. Yeah. Guardians are going to win also, but yes. I'm glad that Boston made this a sweat-free scenario. Colson Montgomery. I didn't realize, John, there's a chance we were going to play each other. If both us and Detroit had won, we would have hosted you guys. Colson Montgomery here in the red to 299.
John a big Red Sox fan?
He is a big Red Sox fan, yes. Red Sox and Cowboys. He's one of those guys.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, he's got the Sox in the spring.
Yes, he will pretty much almost always only have the Sox in the eBay. Once in a blue moon, I don't know, what'd you say? Once every 6 weeks maybe he'll go rogue and pick up something else. But here's another autograph in box number 1. It's a sensational signature of Brady Ebel. Brady Ebel here. So this is where I'm 99% sure he's a Milwaukee Brewer, right? He has no city name on the card for whatever reason in this stuff because I think he's a youngster.
Take a second to look it up.
Just do a second to look it up. It won't be on the checklist, so you just got, for this particular one, because it'll just say
what system he's in.
Yes, or even the high school. I don't even not exactly sure the details, but all I know is I'm pretty sure he's a Brewer. And then so then I look it up and confirm Milwaukee Brewers on this one. Carson here. That is yours. Again, in general, especially when you're first getting started, it's good if we had more prep time. We would get the checklist for all the breaks up, just so you have them right. You might get Panini doesn't put the city names on the redemptions. If you don't know the guys that are prospects, it will save you a lot of time. Just have the checklist already. 43 to 199. Leo Durocher here for the Cubs in the blue. Cole Young red Prizm. Can you do me a favor? Yeah. Could you go turn that AC down a couple notches?
Yeah.
Brake pads are already getting hot here, boys. Let's keep it going. We've got Lazaro Matas of the playoff-bound Seattle Mariners to 499. Matas to 499 Seattle. Dingers Tommy White. This is a Jim Rice, color match in red for the Boston Red Sox. To $2.99. And behind that, for the Detroit Tigers, is Al Kaline. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
The Mojo Kaline going to be to 25 for Detroit. 19 out of 25 on the Al. even when I'm generally not top loading the numbered hits in a break, if I get something lower, 25, 35, I'll top load it anyways, right? Or anything, like even if I got a Nick Kurtz, even if it was to $2.99, I'd probably just top load it because it's Kurtz, right? Here for the Baltimore Orioles, it's Matt Wieters. 7 out of 75. Well, it's hard. I certainly hope to, Todd. We'll have to see, right? Because we didn't really know the schedule until like minutes ago. So probably 1 o'clock Tuesday game. I'll go to. If they're all 1 o'clock games, then yeah, I probably can go to all of them. But we will see. We will see what happens. But yes, that is my expectation. Is that I will be there. Next up, Andy Van Slyke for the Pittsburgh Pirates to 499. And autograph for the hometown Cleveland Guardians, sensational signatures of Cooper Engel in the blue. That's my new man, Timothy R. Oh, boy. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? We did hit up a 3-run bomb and extras to probably lose. Thank goodness the Red Sox won. Because I did not want to try to figure out how to get to Detroit and do all that. Cooper Engel here, it is 12 out of just 49. Nice hit there for Timothy. All right, finish it up. Box number 1. Going to be a Hank Greenberg, also for the Detroit Tigers in the red. Detroit 201 out of 299. Mathewson again is a Giant.
Crazy you know that. Crazy.
Yeah, we've done. So Panini baseball particularly, that's not like that uncommon of a thing, right? You'll get real used to it real fast the more you break / like I said, I was sorting for 2 years doing that where I had to know all those little. There's like probably 5 to 10 of those funny ones. There's some Philadelphia Athletics out there that go to the athletic spot. There's some, the St. Louis Browns Satchel Paige cards that go to the Orioles. So there's just a handful of those, but Panini, that's the most common one.
Gotcha.
Are New York Giants that go to San Francisco. Schmitty there to $4.99 for the Phillies. You know where the Expos moved to, right?
Montreal Expos?
Yeah.
Put me on. Oh,
I know.
Redemption.
You're young. That's more of a you're really young because you probably don't know, which is hilarious. But none of the other guys know either, so I'm not going to hit you. The Washington Nationals.
Okay.
Yes, Expos moved to became the Nets. All right, guys, good luck. Redemption style here. It is throwback signatures. I've got card number 3. This is Aaron Judge. Boom! Wow! New York Yankees. Aaron H. and Aaron for Aaron, new customer in. That is a biggie. I haven't pulled Judge from Prizm in a minute. Wow. That's how you do your redemption right there, Ryan. You're good luck. That's some good mojo right there.
My.
Wow.
Aaron H. Wow.
That's pretty cool. Nice.
Now, is there a way to check if he's in the eBay chat?
He would, I can see these joins, but I have to look for Nora Hoover 1 and look to see if I can see their name. I never go through that amount of effort. If they're in and they want to chat, I always welcome to chat with the big hits, but a good amount of people will message us later or be like, hey, thank you for the great pull.
Yeah.
Or, hey, can you send that, quicker, this or that.
Yeah.
Right. Next up in the purple to 149, it's Oakland's Tommy White. Man, that's awesome. Freaking Judge.
Let's go.
If you want to get the Prizm baseball sheet and write priority on the Yankees spot there for me, save me a few minutes in between breaks. Johnny Bench here for the Cincinnati Reds. Johnny to 299. And one more time, guys, we've got another New York Giant. This is a Mel Ott Mojo to 25. San Francisco Sean, yours. 23 out of 25 on the Mel Ott. All right, next up, we've got an orange here to 49 Speedo. That's Tito, whose Reds are still fighting for a playoff spot, right? If the Mets lose, they're in, and if they win, they're in, I think. So they need to really mess this one up. There's a Kurtz Prizm rookie. Silvery guy there for Kurtz.
Silver Kurtz.
Yes, sir. Athletics. All right, up next it's gonna be Johnny. Okay, well you're getting a crash course. We've gotten every Giants card there is. This is another New York Giant. That's Johnny Mize to 499. So I do, especially when I know like we got the high school kids sorting right. I just try
sticky
to
note
sticky.
Yeah.
You could. It never hurts. It hurts nothing to do it right. So they probably know it already by now, just because they've been doing Prizm a decent amount. But why not, right? Here's an autograph for the Philadelphia Phillies. It's sensational signatures of Dante Nori. Dante Nori, Philadelphia. Casey, that is yours. Congrats. 15 out of 49 on the Nori Sig. So there it is. It's set. Okay, the Reds did make it. Mets are out. Mets are out. That's wild. Wow. I'm sorry, Pat, if you're watching. That's bad luck.
Naylor?
So the Reds get the Dodgers. Greg Maddux for Atlanta here. That is the $2.99. You will see some Chicago Cubs, Greg Maddux, every once in a while. Not in this product, but there's Christy Matthews, and guess what? He's another New York Giant. So we've got the full checklist of New York Giants in a box and a half, which is hysterical. They're not that common, to be honest, but.
Because I'm here.
They're like, they wanted to make sure you just got to see them all, so you knew, They are obviously mostly the black and white players, right?
Yeah.
Like the old time guys. Here in the blue, that's Jack Morris, color match in blue for the Toronto Blue Jays. Jack Morris to 199. Reggie Red and Dingers, Cam Culpepper. Nice looking red here for the Twins. It's Harmon Killebrew. We've got to 99 on the Harmon.
MLB The Show legend.
Another Giant. All right, continuing on. I've got a Miles Naylor here to $4.99. Little bro to Bo and Josh.
Little bro just hit a double.
And behind that, it's going to be Pittsburgh's Hunter Furtado. Sensational signatures on the Furtado. Pirates in this one. Heading to Craig E. Craig, that's yours. Hunter Furtado, 21 out of 25. As far as how your sleeves do, Chris keeps them in their plastic things and just pulls them out a little bit. I just take the whole thing out. Yeah. So you can watch yourself from knocking them, but
yeah,
I go quicker that way, and that's the real reason I do it. I have started to take less of the thick sleeves out just because we just use them less, unless we're doing something that's all thick sleeve width. I only have to pick out 20, 25 at a time, just so in case I do bump them or they get turned around or something. It's not like a debacle. Next up, it's Mason Wynn, color match in red for the St. Louis Cardinals on the win to $2.99. Pudge there and Dingers Ortiz. Yeah, crowd's still all standing up. I know they're just pumped because we're the one in the Central. So I guess that officially means the Detroit Tigers had the biggest blown divisional lead in the history of baseball, which is kind of fun.
Official.
Arun Escobar for the Philadelphia Phillies is next in the blue to $1.99. There's the Manchase Burns there. And Prismatic Kumar Rocker. So you can kind of you start to feel for it, right? This is a numbered insert. It just has that little extra gloss to it. Yeah. So, obviously you can turn over 66 out of 199 there. Some of the other ones, like the Dingers will be filled in red or blue or green if it's numbered too. So just some of it's just familiarity with the products, right? I mean, the first time going it through, if you've never ripped it, it's a little bit challenging. You can probably check more inserts and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
once you get a few breaks on your belt, you start to pick up, and then when you start to get a lot more breaks on your belt, it's just second nature as to where the hits are and what they look like and that kind of thing. Ozzy here for the Cardinals to 499. All right, very good. Into box number 3, Big Time Judge Redemption was the highlight of that box. Good luck there. We've got a half case of Chrome Delight Baseball up next. Prince Fielder here for the Brew Crew to 499.
It's this box, right?
Yeah, you can leave it for now. Okay. Show you what I like to do for these, kind of to our point earlier. Thomas Sadducee here for the Cardinals. Sadducee in the blue rookie to 199. Never sad to see a Sadducee. And autograph. It's more Hurtados. That's Victor Hurtado for the Washington Nationals. Sensational signatures. The Nats in this one, who they used to be?
Montreal Expos.
Boom. Richard, that is yours on the Hurtado.
I'm learning.
Makes me feel old when it's like that's like my cutoff of like which generation are you if you know that or not, because really nice Tyler Warren season.
What do you say?
Tyler Warren had a rushing touchdown today.
I saw that.
We gave Harold Fannin a couple carries. Dallas Goedert was getting some weird tosses. Football has gone off the rails. 92 to 99 there on the Sterling. How about Jackson Dart looking pretty good?
Rushing TD, I saw.
Yeah. Got the dubs, which is...
Oh, bad. Why was that upside down?
No reason. There are certain boxes where all the...
I would have gotten fooled.
It is annoying, like especially if you have a product like Series 1 or something where the hits are traditionally backwards or something, and then it's just a fake base, like a fake out base card. It can kind of be an eye roll. There have been times where I just leave it and I go, I don't know, it looks like base to me, but maybe it's not, right? Bryce Matthews. Okay, so you see right here, I've got...
Oh, yeah,
Loading. So... Here's my OBS. It says dropped frames here.
Okay.
So I know there's a connectivity problem. Guys, we are having some connectivity problems.
Oh, yeah, connection unstable.
Yeah. So I'm going to refresh the page here and see. Okay, OBS disconnected, reconnected. That's not good. So when we have issues like that, the biggest thing is try to do your best, if you can, to keep the recording going. Because if the record is going, then when we upload that, the video will be in its entirety.
I got you.
And that,
so they'll still
did
see
he just
those.
did he just monster hit a 3-run bomb?
Oh my God! He just
walked it off. He just walked it off with a 3-run homer. Wow.
My goodness. No way.
Wow.
Wow.
If you guys can hear me on eBay Live, I am working to troubleshoot this connectivity problem. Give me a moment. All right. eBay Live, we should be back. And so the other thing is sometimes I just have to go to YouTube on my phone and see if they're, because the problem, this will be a tough one. If the YouTube is frozen, usually the only way to stop that is to, God, this is not going well. All right, guys, I do apologize. We're having some connectivity issues is.
I just weren't even live.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so the live went off 2 minutes ago. Shoot. Okay. So I'm gonna keep the record button going just in hopes that it captures this entire video. And the good news is we got the Judge Redemption, so let's see if this picks up a new stream or not.
The Wi-Fi go out or something?
I mean, no, but it's definitely dropping frames, so it's having like that. I'm gonna turn this off just to cut down on anything else that's Wi-Fi, but I don't think it could be it. All right, eBay Live, folks. How we doing there? Can anybody give me some feedback? Is eBay Live still?
Yeah, let me see.
Can you go on? Can you try to find me on eBay Live and see? I don't know how it would be picking up if the OBS has stopped streaming that. So it's saying excellent connection now, so my YouTube should be back, I think.
I'm just having trouble finding in general. Okay.
Anybody on YouTube been able to see the YouTube come in yet?
Yeah, eBay's up.
Okay. All right, so I just got a chat from Carlos. There we go. Carlos is in. Okay, thank you, Carlos. And then you said eBay Live is.
Yeah, I'm testing it.
Okay, so we're okay. We're right. We're still in the middle of the break. Okay. All right, guys. I do apologize. As I mentioned, and when I will upload this video in its entirety to our YouTube channel, so you can see the full video, right? In case I got any new folks that are just unsure. I mean, it was literally on a Bryce Matthews, I think was the last numbered hit you saw. Okay. All right, guys. We are back, I believe. I do apologize. I am dropping frames again, unfortunately. But I want to do our best to continue to go, and then we'll see. Did the eBay Live is free? No, it's just taking a little bit of time now.
That was my test.
Okay, I see you there.
Yeah.
That's you, Great Pez.
So I still see.
All right, Action Jackson told us it's working. All right, I see Richard just joined back in. All right, so I think we're good, guys. I think we're getting some progress here. And so again, middle of the Prizm break, do apologize. We'll do a full recap. We'll also have the I never hit stop recording, so when I get this up on my YouTube, it will be the entirety of this. You'll hear me and Ryan kind of talking about troubleshooting the problem and that behind the scenes in between. But at least for now, this will be yeah. Thank you, Richard, for the feedback. So all right, guys, I think I'm gonna continue to roll here as best I can, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I think we're going to be okay. All right. Bryce Matthews to $4.99. There was that. We got Randy here in the red, and we've got Ethan Salas Talisman in the blue for the Padres. That one is 26 out of 99 on the Salas. Next up in the red, it's Braden Taylor. I know, right? Well, it's funny because he asked me some questions about like what happens if the camera stops working midstream. I'm like, that doesn't really ever happen. You don't have to worry about that very much. Really, just the beginning, then mass chaos. Braden Taylor here to $2.99 for Tampa. Yeah. Franklin Arias here. It sounds like the YouTube's back as well, at least from people's mobile devices. Not sure about computers. That just might be
What do you say?
Step one, Ryan, things not to do. As if I had any control over that. Step one, things what to do when all chaos ensues. Just stay calm, do your best, communicate what's going on, and don't try to hit stop recording. I can't say it's always been perfect. The other thing is, I mean, we pulled the judge. Like,
yeah.
You know, if anyone's new and questioning it in my head, it's like, well, we pulled the judge. I think, you know. Anyways. Yosa Paula here. We've got 24 to 49 for the LA Dodgers in the orange. And then again, right, this is just a mysterious backwards insert that
I get too excited about that.
So it's funny. I've been telling people I miscalled a couple color blasts for a few times. There's a lot of these inserts. The talismans have this white backdrop, and so when they're backwards,
you think it's
you see in a
blast.
pack, right? Like you think it's a color blast, and then that happened to me a few times. So
you slow roll, and
you're like, I got one, guys. Good luck. It's Chase Dollander insert. Okay. Next up in the blue, it's Cooper Pratt for the Milwaukee Brewers. Brew Crew here on the Pratt blue to $199. We've got Andy Pettit Prizm and my homie Jim Thome Dingers for the Guardians.
We've got Brian Rocchio now to hit homers.
Yeah, it's true. Like a boss. Next up, it's Andy Van Slyke to $4.99 for the Pirates. We've got Homer Bush Jr. Sensational signatures for the Tampa Bay Rays. Michael F. That one is yours. Congrats. 67 out of 199 on the Homer Bush Jr.
67.
What's that?
No.
We'll talk about that later.
You're not aware of like the 6-7 trend?
I am not.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Within cards or
no, in general,
in
like
society, pop culture. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I live in a bubble of sports cards and sports games.
They'd laugh if they were out there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Benito Santiago. No, what we were talking about Friday though, that was the other like Jeff Teague. Yeah, yeah, no. 104 to 299. Benito Santiago for the Giants in the red. See, but this is why you'll have a better. Your audience might differ a little bit because you'll be able to talk all about the 6-7, and I'll have no godly idea.
Someone came in and bought a pack of Donruss and they pulled the Jeff Teague rookie.
Really?
Yeah.
On Saturday? Yesterday? That's funny. Next up, a little boom for those New York Yankees. It's George Lombard Jr. Prospect signatures here on the Lombard 52 out of 99. New York Yankees once again in this one. Aaron, if the judge wasn't enough, little George Lombard red to 99 to go with it. We've got Don Drysdale for the Dodgers, of course, in Panini products where they just have cities, right? They color match their colors for the teams, right? So the Dodgers are the blue and the Angels are the red. The Mets and the Yankees blues are kind of similar, but the other ones are all real easy to figure. That was 149 on the Drysdale. Ethan Holiday here is a Rocky. I bet you knew that.
I did, yeah.
All right, guys, to the home stretch of a very fun but a little bit unusual break here to get our Sunday night started. Nelson Cruz for the Rangers is next to 490 at 9. And Levy Wells, Prizm there. Jesus Made.
Dog.
And last one. Again, guys, Bowman Chrome up next. A little bit behind here due to some technical difficulties, but we'll be all right. Roberto Clemente for the Pittsburgh Pirates in the purple to 149 is our presumably last numbered hit of the break. We got Matt Wieters. We got Deion Sanders here as a Yankee. There's Grady Sizemore base card fire. And that will do it. All right, so we do that. Like that. Let me recap what we had here in the Prizm Baseball. Numbered hits, we had Roberto Clemente, Nelson Cruz, Don Drysdale, Benito Santiago, Andy Van Slyke, Cooper Pratt, Yosef Paula, Yumin Lin, Braden Taylor, Ethan Salas, Bryce Matthews, Levy Sterling, Thomas Agassi, and Prince Fielder. More numbered hits here include Ozzie Smith, Kumar Rocker, Arun Escobar, Mason Wynn, Miles Naylor, Killebrew and Jack Morris, Greg Maddux and Tito, Johnny Bench and Tommy White, Mike Schmidt and Hank Greenberg, and events like Matt Wieters. Rounding out the non-top loaded numbered hits here are going to be Jim Rice, Lazaro Montas, Leo Dersher, Colson Montgomery, Tris Speaker, Christian Scott for the Mets, Johan Santana, Cliff Lee, Christian Moore, and Shoeless Joe. A few more numbered hits here. Low numbered and or New York / San Francisco Giants, Johnny Mize. There's the silvery Nick Kurtz rookie. We've got Mel Ott Mojo to 25 for the Giants. And Al Kaline Mojo to 25 for the Tigers. Our autographs, you see here, you can see that my eBay Live is starting to freeze up again. Come on, internet.
Let me check it. When it was like that earlier, it was good. Like it was.
Yeah. All right. Let me refresh this. I think it's okay. All right. Autographs include George Lombard Jr., Homer Bush, Victor Hurtado, Hunter Furtado, Dante Nori, Cooper Ingle, Brady Ebel, and Boston Bateman. And, oh yeah, how about a redemption for the New York Yankees throwback signature, Aaron Judge Bowman for Aaron. All right, very good. Thank you for your patience and understanding as we work through a kind of a technically challenging first break, but we'll hopefully do better here with the Bowman Chrome coming up right now. And if you missed this or want to see it again, the entirety of this entire thing will be in one concurrent video on our YouTube channel. It'll be called eBay Sunday Prizm Baseball 3-boxer, right? I'll have it up in about 25 minutes, half hour after these couple eBay breaks, all right?